Are you ready? Altcoin season about to start. Bitcoin. Altcoin season is an opportunity in the cryptocurrency markets to make massive gains. Altcoins have done well so far in 2021, and many forecasts that the best is yet to come. In this video, we explain why altcoins may face short-term resistance, but towards the end of the year, there is a high probability that we will see altcoins go on yet another parabolic run. It's important to understand market cycles because the profit from altcoin season 1 must buy low and sell high. This video will show you how a rare opportunity may be presenting itself soon to get altcoins at a discount. Hi investors, welcome back to Daily Crypto Facts. If you want to invest and fill your mind with the right information, you are at the right place. In today's video, we will analyze how to retire from buying crypto within 1 year. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to get big updates about stocks and cryptocurrencies. Right now, almost every stock is hitting all-time highs, even growth stocks that have similar risk profiles to Bitcoin. Why is the cryptocurrency market flat while everything else rallies? Well, there are two possibilities. The first possibility is that we're on the brink of a massive crash across the board. This would prompt investors to sell their riskiest assets first, and that list includes cryptocurrencies. The cost of this potential crash will likely be the same things last time, and that's the pandemic. As CNBC's Jim Cramer pointed out, investors are starting to get nervous about the possibility of more lockdowns in the fall due to the spread of new variants around the world. This is reflected in government bond yields, which have been decreasing as investors pile into bonds for safety. If a crash happens, it's possible we could enter a bear market. The second possibility is that investors are hesitant to buy cryptocurrencies for other reasons besides risk. After all, they wouldn't be buying similarly risky stocks and assets if the risk was the main concern. According to ARK Investment CEO Cathie Wood, big investors are looking for two things in the crypto market: resiliency and sustainability. Most of them pulled out because of China's crackdown on crypto mining in May. You might recall that this was one of the primary causes of the crypto crash. What comes next for the crypto market? Even though a crash is somewhere on the horizon, I believe that we're going to see one more massive run-up before then, and here's why. For starters, there are going to be some seriously bullish developments for almost every major cryptocurrency ecosystem over the next 2 months. Ethereum's EIP 1559 upgrade has been confirmed for August 4th, which is less than a month away. We will see a portion of all ETH gas fees burned with the remainder going to crypto miners. With enough transactions on the network, this could offset ETH's inflation and turn it into a deflationary asset. Consensus also claims that EIP 1559 will slightly reduce gas costs. Cardano could see smart contracts roll out on its blockchain as early as August, which is something that the crypto community has been not so patiently awaiting. Polkadot will also likely begin its parachain slot auctions in August, which will enable its smart contract functionalities. Once these upgrades go through, the demand for the smart contract cryptocurrencies is going to go through the roof for one reason: DeFi. The yields you can find on even the most vanilla DeFi protocols are much higher than anything any centralized financial institution can currently offer you. Investors big and small are feeling the squeeze from low interest rates and high inflation, which make any yield below 5 to 7% a break-even number. This is why institutional investors have been piling into DeFi, and Cathie Wood believes this adoption was facilitated by the crypto market crash in mid-May. This is because institutions were able to see that cryptocurrencies' DeFi protocols are resilient to massive market downturns of 50%, primarily those operating on Ethereum. This might be why institutions have had such a favorable view of Ethereum as of late. Whereas Bitcoin is still recovering from its hash rate collapse, Ethereum's has been comparatively unaffected, and its decentralized financial ecosystem has likewise remained stable. I'm sure that institutions also like that they can have a say in Ethereum 2.0 by staking ETH, which is now available at a bank in Switzerland. Because of these and other factors such as general user adoption, I think we may see Ethereum flip Bitcoin by the market cap when the next bull run comes around. This is essentially guaranteed if Ethereum sees an ETF before Bitcoin, and it looks like this might just happen. Some of you might recall that VanEck filed for an Ethereum ETF back in May this year. Later that month, WisdomTree followed suit with its Ethereum ETF. While there's been a lot of news about Bitcoin ETF decisions being delayed by the SEC, I've not seen anything about these Ethereum ETFs. Now the SEC has 45 days to approve or reject an ETF or extend its decision period. This means we should have heard something about a Vanik Ethereum ETF, which was filed on May 7th, which was 66 days ago. If the bottom completely falls out of the crypto market, the lowest we're likely to go is the 20,000 range. This is because 20,000 is the previous bull market high. Note that we could wick below 20,000 because of Bitcoin liquidations, courtesy of over-leveraged traders. This would correspond to a 35 to 40 drop from today's prices. Given that altcoins typically shed 50 to 100 more than Bitcoin during these dips, this would correspond to a 70 to 80 dip for large and mid-cap altcoins, likely more for small-cap altcoins. If there happens to be some black swan event that results in a total free fall, the danger zone is somewhere in the 5 to 7,000 range. This is because that's the price at which Bitcoin mining is no longer profitable, even with a significant hash rate adjustment. The good news is that this is a way away from current prices and would require a colossal crash of nearly 90%. Obviously, this would decimate almost every altcoin in the market. In the most extreme bull scenario, Bitcoin could reach as high as 500,000, which would put its market cap on a par with gold. This is the price point that many wealthy individuals and institutions are shooting for, though their timelines are much longer than the next 5 months. Unless half the planet adopts Bitcoin as legal tender during that time, there is no way that $11 trillion will find its way into BTC by the end of 2021, which is the market cap it would need to hit that price. A more realistic expectation is the 100 to 200,000 range, which is an easily achievable target if a Bitcoin ETF is approved in the United States before the year's end. This would work out to a modest 4 to 6 times move from current prices. Most large-cap altcoins would see comparable gains, with many mid and low caps likely doubling that. Institutions may once again try and manipulate the top the way they did back in April and May. This means we might not see the same blow-off top we've seen in previous bull markets, at least not for Bitcoin. These situations are improving, and the return to regular network operations seems to be happening faster for Ethereum than Bitcoin. If resiliency, sustainability, and decentralization are truly what institutions are looking for in cryptocurrency, then the recent regulatory moves against Binance suggests that trading volume is the final frontier. Binance still handles most of the market activity for crypto on any given day, and this is probably what serious investors are really taking issue with. Progress is being made on that front as well, and most of cryptocurrency's core issues are set to be resolved in the coming months. What do you think about investing in altcoins currently? Do let us know in the comments section below. Hitting the like button will motivate us to improve and be better in every upcoming video, and subscribing to our channel will engage us to create more astonishing videos that'll bring valuable information to you all. Thank you.